Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab, in the wee hours of the morning. You know how I do. Got a nice little lesson for you today. I spend a lot of time out here because I'm just coming up with stuff now. You just making stuff up. No, conceptualize and trying to put together and make a lesson out of it. Yeah, that's what I do. I got a good one for you today. Right thinkers, did you know you're spiritualaires? What the hell's a spiritual? Don't worry about it. When I get done, you'll know, and you probably wish you was one. Let's go. Rightism, 25 Rules to Live By. Storytelling, stories with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I get through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to Maya, be true. Right thinkers, did you know you are spiritual millionaires, aka spiritualaires? What I mean by rich and knowledge of self, that's worth all the money you can accumulate. Why? Because can't none of it go with you to the next life, the afterlife. Okay, so it has to stay here. So if you love money, you love material stuff. Okay, if you're spiritual there, money don't mean nothing to you. Life is more important than that stuff that y'all use to manipulate through life. Let's talk about it. If you're a right thinker, consider yourself a spiritualaire. Why? Your self-knowledge means you're spiritually rich. And that's what you're going to need to pass Judgment Day. How much money you got? Nah, how much knowledge you got? That's the key to the next life. It's all about knowing and having knowledge of self. Why? You can't go there without that. That's why we got reincarnation. That's why we got a lot of people just keep mounting up, and anybody getting to the next level. Why? Us teachers, sages, and saints, mystics, and gurus obviously not doing a good job. Why? Because the people still not getting the message. I'm a teacher. I'm a message bringer, so I'm on that tip. So let's talk about this thing. Spiritual knowledge is more important than any degree knowledge you can accept or reach in this life. Why? It don't mean no good at Judgment Day. That's why what I'm giving you will help you at the most important time in your life, Judgment Day. Trust me. Spiritual knowledge is way better than any amount of money. Trust me. You can amass all the money, but that's not going to change what you getting into heaven. Your spirit going to the next level. If you got all that money and you die and your spirit don't pass the test of judgment, what was the purpose? Somebody else going to get all that money. Somebody going to benefit of all that stuff. So I'm not trying to leave you nothing but what? Knowledge. Excuse me. You can spend that. Money don't mean nothing to me. Okay. We need it. I know in society, so don't get it twisted. I don't do flip dip for money. I used to sell drugs for money. I worked to earn money. Same thing. I don't want that kind of money. Dirty money. No, I don't want the dirty money. No, I had a bunch of that didn't do nothing. It went through my hands so fast, like shit through a goose. All right. But again, if you value things, you're not spiritual. That's the bottom line with that. You can have billions of dollars, and some of y'all do, and ain't got a bit of spirit. No spiritual knowledge at all. Ignorance all get up to themselves. But they got everything else going on. But in a Judgment Day, all that ceases. Okay? Why? How'd you live? I had fun. I was rich. I'm with your fun. Imagine the yacht. Yeah, okay, but did you serve the Lord? You take care of people? Did you do anything prosperous for anybody other than yourself? I made a bunch of money. Yeah, for yourself. Moving on. That's my concept. So don't keep throwing money up at me, please. And you can have all that money, and I'll take what? Spirituality every time. No, every time. I tell you right now, in physical world, I ain't got a dime. But in the spiritual world, I represent wealth. You figure that one out. You can be too if you get there. My spiritual knowledge, and understand this for you ignorant people, the spirit don't die. We die as human beings. The physical body will die. It ain't coming back. Yeah, all that good stuff. But don't be so ignorant to not to understand the spirit don't die, numbnuts. That's who you really are. Okay, spirit beings having a human experience. You're also ignorant. You think you're human, and you are, and you will die. Moving on. Get on my nerve with that nonsense. My spiritual knowledge prepares me for what? For death. We're going to die physically. Instead of doing the things you need to do to prepare for the next life after this one, oh no, you stuck on stupid with this. This is it, ain't nothing else. Nobody came back and told us. Okay? Live that main thing. Keep that mindset, and you'll be right with the rest who took. Anybody came back, you'll be right with them again. Back here again. I'm trying to figure out, well, what's the key of life? What's the purpose? Why am I here? Who am I? Being religious don't prepare you for Judgment Day. Trust me. Getting self-knowledge do. That's why I'm prepared, and you're not. Spiritual knowledge, again, prepares you for what? Judgment Day. Where I get to what? Spend all of my money on what? Myself. In the next life. Forever. Can you buy that? Nope. Money can't buy forever. Money can't buy immortality. Money can't get you to the next level. Well, nobody been there to tell. So, okay, what you get money for? To do what with it? Spend it here? Okay, this is hell. Use it all up. Enjoy it. And stay here. That's what's happening. That's why you money hungry people, stay here. Y'all can't come up there. God, again, is spirit. So when you're dealing with spiritual knowledge, that means you have what? Knowledge of God. That's God knowledge. I'm giving you God knowledge. That's all I do is God. Ain't you figured that out yet? It's all God. Spiritual knowledge, okay? God is spirit, not monetary, not money, not things, not physical. Money means, to you, money means what? So money means nothing to the spiritual world, in the spiritual world. I've been chasing God and dealing with God for the last 20 years. It ain't cost me a dime to talk and deal with God. Can't go to church for free. Can't go to mosque for free. Can't go to synagogue for free. God don't charge. Man do. God don't need your money. Spare me that. I have spiritual knowledge up the wazoo. So I'm rich. I'm rich, bitch. Why? I have God knowledge. Being rich with God supersedes being rich in money. You think otherwise? Okay, that means you like it here. I prefer the next level, okay? And that's spiritual money. What? Knowledge. Self-knowledge is spiritual money. So yeah, I'm rich, spiritually. Broke is a joke in this world, but that don't mean nothing to me. I've been homeless, and if you think not having money, oh, I'm broke. Okay. But you're spiritually rich, so what you worry about being monetarily broke for? A lot of us got the wrong idea. Think right. I have spiritual knowledge, okay, and I use it. Yeah, I have degrees in other areas. A bunch of stuff that I put time in to study to learn. That's fine. But that don't supersede my self-knowledge. That's my point right there. I like those things. I've acquired them, but that ain't going to get me where I need to go. My self-knowledge will. That's what I give to you. I ain't got a dime for you. But what I got, you can use what? Next life. They don't want that. Why? It don't help them here. Small-minded people. Self-knowledge. Yeah, I have degrees in other areas of knowledge. But at Judgment Day, those degrees won't mean a damn thing, but my self-knowledge will. See where we're going with this one? All right, I'm still going. The direction ain't changing. We're going to keep going this way. Self-knowledge to what? Know God means to know God what? For yourself. Self-knowledge. I know God for myself. And a lot of y'all don't have a clue about God for yourself. You just believe what somebody told you. You believe what you read in the book. You ain't did no homework, no due diligence, ain't put no work in, ain't spent no time talking and communicating with God. Do you meditate? No, I pray, but I ain't meditating. So the answer, if somebody asks you a question, answer the damn question. I don't want information. Well, but not, no. Yes or no. Simple as that. Sorry, but I get annoyed. Why? Do you meditate? Well, but I didn't. Yes or no. Do you know how to meditate? How about that? Yes or no? You know yourself. How about that? Again, Ralph Cramden. Humna. You don't know jack. Instead of learning, you still rather run around acting like you do, perpetrating like you do, and you don't. That's the dumbest thing in the world. Self-knowledge is the best knowledge. It's been sent since our ancients. And being spiritual millionaires, meaning you know yourself. So you rich, you got everything you need to what? Get into the afterlife. Your ticket is punched. What? With your spiritual knowledge. In your deeds that you put in to get that. Make sense? That's what I'm trying to make it make sense. You ain't got to believe it. You ain't got to like it. I could care less. I'm just doing what I do. Teach. In this monetary world, monetary money, I don't have a dime. Again, you no, ain't got a dime. But in the spiritual world, I represent wealth. Okay? I give it away. I give knowledge away. Well, every day. 3 times a day. If you really want to be precise with it, yeah, I do this a lot. Why? I got a lot of it to do. Simple. I got knowledge to give. I'm giving it. I ain't a little bit here. No, I'm giving it. Here. Take it. Your choice. Moving on. I just do it. All right. Now, if having spiritual knowledge was measured in dollars, what's the boy name? Bill Gates. What's the one who got the money? Musk. I'm smashing all of y'all. Okay, I got y'all so beat, it's unbelievable. My dude is Mansa Musa, the richest man in this material world. Why, he had gold up the wazoo, but he shared it. That's the difference in being rich in something that's material. You give it to other people. I'm rich in knowledge, so I'm giving it to other people. See where I'm going with this? I'm a symbologist, so yeah, symbolically, I'm giving what? Money away. Knowledge is money in the next life. Y'all don't know that. Why? Y'all still dealing with what? Food stamps in this life. Hoping somebody help you out. Give me a hand. No! Pick yourself up and do you. And all the hand you need, he'll give to you. Trust me on that one. But if you believe money is the end all, you not a right thinker. Moving on. In Africa, we had my man, Mansa Musa. He was the richest man, okay, in the physical world, in the material world. Why? He had a lot of it. But he gave it to a lot of people. He took a caravan to Mecca, broke the economy for over 10 years. Why? Because he had so much gold that he gave away. It wasn't valuable no more. The value of gold decreased because he gave away like it was nothing. But now we value it again, so it's back up at high again, high rate. Gold, the highest thing going on in the market. People rob, steal, kill for what? Gold. Yeah, it's a good trinket. I can admit, yeah, I like gold too. Okay, but at one time I had 9, 10 chains around my neck. I was Tutankhamun before Mr. T. I was rocking gold chain. Why? I would pick them up, put a little medallion on them. Back then, I had a whole bunch of stuff, So yeah, gold is a good trinket. All right, moving on. I may not be the spiritually richest man on earth, but in the afterlife, I'm king. In the spiritual world, I'm king. Why? I got everything you need. Okay, trust me. I am the richest man. Okay, spiritually. I have so much spiritual knowledge. What you do with it? Give it away. When? 3 times a day. You got them. I got over 4,000 videos going for 5,000. Why? I'm just keep mounting them up. Why? I'm getting a body of work. I'm putting together what I call, my brother said, I need a body of work. So I'm here every day working, putting my work in to build my body of work out. Y'all turning in and receiving the lessons I'm giving, I appreciate you, but I'm doing this because I got something I'm trying to get done. Get the information to those who need it. That's it. Moving on. All right? I'm doing my job. Don't need nobody's accolades or approval, okay, or assistance. I'm a one-man gang. I run this by myself. I have, spiritual knowledge. But I was asked, well, why do you put out so many lessons a day? My answer is, I got it like that. Knowledge is what I have. Knowledge is what I dispense with. I can just give it to you all day. Why? That's what I do. Moving on. I do it for you. I have the knowledge. I'm just sharing it. Why? Me having it don't do nobody else a good. Me sharing it helps somebody else. That's why. Okay, hope you get the concept. I give spiritual knowledge daily. What? As I learn and live it myself, I will come here and teach it to you. That's what I do for you. Hope you enjoy it, because I do. I'm happy. This is fun to me. Okay, I'm loving this. The views, when they go up, I love that. But I mean, people just start to get the message. I'm just trying to get the message out. And the more people I can teach, the more people will be better. That's my philosophy. Okay, so what's the difference? What's the difference between being money rich, a.k.a. nigger rich, or being spiritually rich? Knowing thyself, okay? Knowledge of God, being spiritual beings, we need to have that. That's why. And it's more important than what? The physical stuff we call money that we put in front of God. Y'all choose money over God. I know people who would take money over people's lives, people think that's important. They would take money over that. And that's the government. That's the people who run the world. They don't give a crap about nobody, but they want you to believe they care about you. They don't. They don't. I got a hardcore feeling. Nobody give a damn about me. So I, in return, I'll give a damn about them. Moving on. That's the old philosophy. Give you what you give me. I ain't got a problem with that. My pastor says otherwise. All right. But the difference, let me tell you right there, quickly. In this physical world, money is king. Money is God. Y'all will do anything for that damn piece of paper, whatever trinket, and you won't put no effort toward God. That's why in life you fail. Simple. At Judgment Day, at the test, they want to know how godly did you live. And a lot of y'all ain't even in the ballpark. So yeah, that's reincarnation in the cards for you. That's the philosophy that I live by, that I practice, and I watch it, I see it. It ain't like I'm making it up. No, this has been going like this for a long time. What we doing now ain't no different than what our ancestors did 5,000 years ago. Simply that. It's a way of life. We all have it as a culture. Right now, I'm living my best life in this point in time. I know I've been here before. But guess what? I know I ain't coming back. Can you say that? Again, I have knowledge, and that gives me the understanding of who and what I am and what's going on in my life. Okay? So if you got this physical world, money is king. But in the spiritual world, aka the afterlife, money don't mean a thing. So people with the money don't go there. Money won't get you to heaven. No. Moving on. But y'all still think it do. 100 years. Excuse me. In the spiritual, in the afterlife, this is what you get in the afterlife. No money, no sex, no smoking, no drinking, no drugs. I would just be me for eternity. I don't do those things in this life. So I'm not going to miss that in the next life. Now y'all, man, no sex. Oh, no, I can't get high. No. Okay, but you got all the wrong reasons. That's why you stay here until you figure it out. Those who have knowledge of self, those who know themselves and know God, those are the ones who go. The rest of y'all got to stay here. What do you mean the rest? I don't do numbers. I could kill that 144. That means nothing to me. That's 12 times 12. So spare me the number. God brings those to him who will earn the right to be with him. That's why he left us. Why? I pissed him off. So he got tired of dealing with y'all nonsense. So now those who come to him, what? In earnest and gratitude and worship. For what? Eternity. He don't have no problems in heaven. Okay? All the problems is here. Moving on, conceptually. Like I said, nobody been there to tell us what's going on. Ain't nobody came out and told us. Okay? But use your imagination, none nuts. Instead of your belief. You follow religion, you're a belief numbnuts. Time, there is what? 100 years on earth is a long time. Wait a minute, no, afterlife. Okay, no money. Okay. For you speaking about eternity. Okay, that's forever. Ain't no clocks in heaven. Ain't no clocks in the afterlife. No, time don't mean nothing. Okay. Here is, man, 100 years on this earth for human beings, a lot of time, long time. I'm trying to get there. Why? Just something about that 100. I'm chasing 100 years. Okay. I mean, I've been here in the physical flesh for 100 years. That ain't an easy task to do. So it's a long time on earth. But is it a long time for a human being? But it's only a blink of an eye in the spiritual world, the afterlife. 100 years, nothing. Why? Ain't no clocks. So time don't mean nothing. Again, that's the difference in this conception. We don't know. Anybody came back and tell us, like we all know that nobody came back and told us, but we have ideas and concepts. That's all you got. Moving on until you what? Manifest. When it's your turn of judgment day, you find out the truth then. Until then, have at it. Time, money, pleasures of the flesh, desires for things of the flesh, material things is all temporary. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe thinking, oh, this is it. This is not it. No, this is not it. That's the joke. The guy, traveling salesman, he went to an Indian tribe, and the custom is when a new guy somebody come in, they send him a girl for the night, set him up, hook him up. So all night long, they hear a girl holler, wahoo, wahoo. He in there rocking. She wahooing like all the beat. So next morning, he get up, walk by the camp. He the man. And he went to, he said, yo, man, I did my thing, but she kept hollering, wahoo. What do wahoo mean? He thought it meant I love you, or, no, it meant wrong hole. Moving on. Some of y'all that get this, some of y'all scratch your head. That's the difference. Okay. Nothing in this physical world that you obtain other than what? Knowledge of self can you take with you in the next life. Physical body stays here. Your spirit, your conscience is what's going to the next life. That's what's going to be judged. Come on, man. I'm so tired of making this thing over and over. This is old to me. This is grammar. Teaching you about death is grammar school nonsense. You still talk about nobody being it. That's dumb. Get over it. Move on. Learn something and you'll change that whole concept. Why? If you're ignorant, that's your conversation. That's an ignorant conversation for what? Somebody who don't know. Obviously. Moving on. And you don't know, ask somebody and listen and pay attention. You might learn something, but you spouting off about what you obviously don't know. If you don't know, shut up. Oh, that's too much like right. And a lot of y'all can't do what's right. You're going to do what you want to do, so you're going to say what you want to say, even if it's wrong. And a lot of it is wrong. Calm down. Wrapping it up, taking it in. At Judgment Day, your spiritual riches, your self-knowledge, how your life, how you live will all be brought to you and set down, represented by the heart conscious. And it goes on the scale against the feather of Maya, of righteousness, all the good things, all divine. If you can balance that scale out with your life and that feather, you did a good job. A lot of us, why? Ignorance, and more ignorance. That's the key to what? Not getting to that life. One thing, ignorance, not knowing. That's going to prevent you from getting into heaven. Simple as that. Not knowing Jesus. Oh, I know Jesus. Come on in. No, that ain't the password. No, that's the wrong password. That won't get you nowhere. But y'all want to believe that? Knock yourself out. Again, the truth will come up with at Judgment Day. I ain't got to argue with you about nothing, how I think and feel about God. That's not my job. Your job is to prepare yourself and be ready for what? Your judgment, because you got one. Don't worry about me. Where I'm going, if I'm coming back, somebody, no, that's least of my concern. Worry about yourself. Moving on. That's when all of us, what? Virtuous, living people will get the last laugh at all the ignorant ones who laughed at us. Oh, yeah. Who's laughing now? If I get to laugh at Judgment Day, I can laugh for eternity. Y'all can laugh at me temporarily, don't mean nothing, but I'll be laughing at you forever. Let's go. And when I lay my heart on that scale, with confidence, assurance, why? I know how I live, and the heart will show it. Bam! Maybe even a lighter. It can get lighter than my ass feather. That means you did exceptionally good. Okay, you really pushed it to the limit, and that's some people have. Give it all you got. My life goal is to what? Educate, enlighten, inspire, motivate people to be their best selves. That's my goal. Ain't nothing to do with you. I don't care how you feel, what you think about it. I'm just sharing the concept, moving on like I do daily. It's nothing but knowledge. If you live right, and I do, no matter your religion, no matter who you call, what you call God, but it's how you live it, and that's what will get you to the next level. Be a Muslim, Christian, Jew, don't care. Well, he's not going to ask you what's your religion. He'll ask you what's your deeds. Let me see that heart. Okay, my heart say Islam. Why? You don't know nothing. Okay? That's why. Islam don't prepare you. They just keep you walking here doing nonsense. Okay? Selling papers and bean pies. Okay? That's really enlightening. Spare me. I'm getting annoyed with you. If you are good people who treat people right and you live right, that's what will make your heart light. That's purification of one's heart, doing the right thing, offering up a selfish service, making sure people get what they need. If you can help them out, you do that. God recognizes those things. Not, I'm a Muslim, I'm my so-and-so, I'm Lieutenant so-and-so, I'm the mean a damn thing to nobody but your ignorant followers who do what you do. I don't need a bunch of ignorant followers. I need a bunch of smart people living their best lives so we can change things in this world that we keep going through and messing up and they figuring out, how to get it right. Make it personal. I took it personal. I changed me. I can't change the world. I changed me first. Now I can help others change themselves. That's my motto. That's my goal. That's what I do. It's not a secret. Okay? Wrapping it up again. The phrase, a good heart is a light heart. Is your heart like mine? Like Mr. Wright? My heart light as a feather. I'm ready to put it up against my ass feather. Why? Because that's how I live. I live for that. I live for that. I'm waiting for that. Why? Because I'm preparing for that. If you ain't preparing for death in the afterlife, you ain't living right. Simple as that. Hope you enjoy the lesson. Right thinkers, in closing, may you all live to be 100, me 100 miles a day. But us spiritual heirs, we don't pass away. Get it?